Hey frag heads and fragrance lovers, welcome back. It's Benjamin here at the Centaur Fragrance Channel, showcasing another beautiful fragrance for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about tobacco and tonka bean from the House of Banana Republic. This is a collaboration with the fragrance website, So Avant-Garde, which will be linked down below if you want to check them out. But I'm not being influenced in any way. Fragrance-wise, Banana Republic didn't send me this fragrance, and even if they did, that wouldn't influence me at all. So take this as you will. But I guess it's a collaboration with a distributor or however you want to put it. But this fragrance though is a solid fragrance. This actually, tobacco and tonka bean is actually one of the most popular from this line. Perhaps maybe the most popular, kind of competing with dark cherry and amber for the most popular. And why is that? It's because it's a tobacco fragrance that has tonka. It's mass appealing. It does have an almost Paco Rabanne, a little bit like almost like a pure excess type of vibe going on here. Molecule like, modern, trendy, party vibes, tobacco and tonka. So it's got that tonka vibe that is so trendy, so likable, so mass appealing. And a lot of people tend to reach for that. Also, this one comes off as a little bit spicy, a little bit of tobacco. There's other notes going on, but I really don't want to get into them because this is more of a simple fragrance for perhaps a younger guy, and I do want to keep it short and sweet to help you guys out. So it's a solid fragrance, and if you want my recommendation really fast before we get to the end of the review, if you're a young guy and you've never had a tobacco fragrance in the collection, maybe you think Spice Bomb's outdated, even though it's still very trendy. It's still very easy to wear. It still sells like hotcakes. People buy it. People still love it. Even though if you want something more modern and something perhaps more sweet, this one might be solid. There is the Spice Bomb Extreme, but that one's more expensive, sometimes hard to find. This one is more affordable, more reasonable, and that one's a little bit more bold. It's a little bit more strong, perhaps maybe more of a winter fragrance. This one still is perhaps better for night wear, but still a little bit more versatile wear-wise. Note-wise in this fragrance, very simple. Again, the tobacco is here, but it comes off a little bit jammy, a little bit dry, a little bit more of a black tobacco, but it's not. Don't be scared of me saying it black. It just comes off as a little bit more of like aged and caramelized, almost like a candied, like you decide to cover it with sugar. But it is a nice smell. I do have to say that this fragrance is quite pleasant. I do like tobacco, and I sometimes I like tonka, and I do have to say that this is a pretty solid release, and might be the best actual release from this house so far. So, not a lot going on complexity with the notes. It's modern, it's trendy. I don't want to bore y'all with getting into the details, but transition wise, it's not very complex. There's not a lot of notes that jump out, and it's uh, it's just rather simple smelling. I guess in how it comes across. So I guess there's nothing else I can say smell wise, but performance wise, what are we getting? We're getting 7 to 9 hours, guys. We're getting solid performance. I get closer to 7, but I do know that on close it does stick, and this one does have a little bit of a sillage that keeps going. So after 7 hours or so, it might be very close to the skin, but this does have a lot of those modern molecules to it, and it is going to stick to your skin, and it will give you a nice little skin scent, and can create a little bit of a scent bubble around you even past 7 hours. So it's not a bad fragrance performance wise. Projection, I would say this one. Kind of gives me average projection, but that's not bad, but actually has maybe a little bit above average sillage, and I actually like when fragrances tend to perform that way. So overall, solid, pretty dependable performance. Not outstanding, not amazing, but pretty solid performance. Something you could probably get you through a workday, or probably would satisfy you throughout the workday. So not bad. Compliment factor wise, this is actually a fragrance that really did get me noticed pretty well. It's not as a fragrance that is super seductive. It's more of a fragrance that it's a little bit more mysterious, and seductive, kind of at the same time. So it allures people in, but also gives you a little bit of that mysterious charm. If you have that type of personality with this fragrance, this certainly is going to grab that attention and be a little bit intriguing. People, a lady especially, might be want to know a little bit more about you. So I don't think ladies come across smells like this all the time. I don't think guys are wearing tobacco all the time. It was in trendy, it was in vogue for a while, but then it's kind of fallen out of the limelight. It's not a note that isn't every man's fragrance. It's probably it's yeah, it's not considered. It is a little bit more of a daring note to a lot of people. So this one makes it a lot more wearable and a lot more versatile, and I think is something that the market kind of needs. There's needing a very modern, trendy, youthful kind of tobacco scent. So I think it fits that need very well. It's again pretty well done, and that modern Tonka, synthetic sweetness really does the charm for people, really getting compliments. So it didn't get me a lot of people saying anything, but it did get me some looks. So that's not a bad thing. Anyways, my final thoughts with this fragrance: you can get it pretty affordably. Check it out there on the interwebs, the internet, and check it out. See what you think about it, price wise, and if it's a good value for you. Again, I think that if you're a established or a man of renown, I do think that you're going to want to reach for maybe something a little bit more classy, perhaps a little bit more refined and higher quality. To me, this would be a great gift for a nephew, a younger man, great, getting into high school, early days in college. That this fragrance, to me, is that kind of fragrance. So if you're again an established gentleman, and I'm not saying that by age at all, I'm saying that you come off as a polished, refined individual, this might not suit you so well. But I do think it's a decent release. I do think it's a decent fragrance, and I do think that they pulled this one off fairly well. It is a Banana Republic. Don't expect the moon and the stars and the sun for this kind of fragrance. Don't. It is a Banana Republic, so. But I do think it's a big step up for Banana Republic. I do think that they have, really saw what the market wants. I think that they paid attention to what the market needs, and I do think that they improved their game quite a lot, just like Ferrari did. So, again, kudos to them for doing that. So, solid fragrance. I hope that y'all liked my review today. I kept it very short, very simple, and very sweet. I hope that it was an enjoyable fragrance review. Let me know if you want me to go deeper into the notes or if that's something you like or dislike. So thank y'all for being here today. I hope that you had a good time, and if you did, and if you liked this video, help me out, give some love back to me, and like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with a friend. Tell somebody about the Centaur Fragrance channel. Let's build that Centaur Fragrance family. So I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Be rocking and smelling great out there. I'll see y'all next time. Wear what you love, rock what you got, and peace out, and I'll see you in the next video, and bye.